What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher here. We are back with another music reaction on Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are
HellaDepraved.
Yes, we are. Alright, so we're actually kind of doing two tracks in one.
Alright.
Reason being, so we covered the intro last time.
Right.
The next track after that was actually Kill You. We've already done Kill You.
That was a damn good one.
The next track is kind of a skit.
Okay.
It's 1:30, but it's called Mad City.
Alright.
And then the actual next song is The Way I Am.
Okay, so we're going to do Mad City and... Okay.
So we're going to do Mad City and The Way I Am together.
Sweet.
So, okay, there we go. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump into this. We're going to react to this if you guys have already seen it. If not, click the link in the description below. Hop on over to all the things coming back and say that because we're a commentary, reaction, breakdown, comedy channel. What that means is we will pause for any and or whatever the fuck we want to pause for. So, with that being said, it's time to slash it up and break it down. This is Mad City and The Way I Am. We'll probably pause it after Mad City is over.
Okay.
And then we'll come back to
Since
The Way.
shorter.
We'll say something and then
Get
The Way I Am. Let's get it.
It's sad because out here in LA, Crip niggas love blood females. Extremely strong. Now you dating a blood female and her big brother killed somebody from your hood. Or now, and LA is so vicious, y'all. Y'all don't know shit about LA.
Nigga.
This city is gangster than a motherfucker. Nigga, you could be from the hood, go to prison. When you get out the parole paper says that you can't go to your hood. So now you forced to live in enemy hood. And now you don't want to go back to prison because there's too much going on in prison. So with that right there, you cleaning your life up. Now you can't get a job because you're ex-con, or you had to have good credit to get an apartment. So you end up taking any kind of job. And if you're from LA like me, when you go to these jobs, all kind of cats is working there. From this hood, 38th Street, 18th Street. He's from rolling 20s. He's from 40s. He's from 50s, 5s, Broadway. Niggas is from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? The managers from 6-0. The supervisors from 190. You know what I'm saying? They from San Pedro. They from Whittier. Gangster hard. And you're going to have to learn how to get along with people so you don't want to get your head busted. You try to pay your rent. You ain't got time to be going to work and worried about these cats is over here red ragging. You ain't got time for that. Y'all going to have to become friends.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And figure it out. Because you both got to pay your rent. You know what I'm saying? And you both got a car. You both complaining about the gas prices. You both need food stamps to feed the kids. And now it's even higher than that. Your kids go to school. Now your kids is getting into it with the Gardena 13s because y'all from Compton. You know what I'm saying? This is a vicious city. You know what I'm saying? And you might, it goes like that in the hip hop game too. They don't want to play your record because you from Long Beach. Horseshoe nigga from Long Beach. Oh, them niggas from Long Beach. Nigga, this is Compton. Nigga, this Watch. Nigga, nigga, this Jordan Downs. Nigga, fuck them Long Beach niggas.
I mean, yes. But the truth statement he made is, y'all have to figure out how to get along. Because that's adulting. It sucks.
Now, I want everybody to understand this. Before we go into the next song. I personally never understood two people living in the same city fighting against each other because they live on different blocks. I just don't understand the mentality behind it.
Okay. I understand it theoretically. Personally, I can't.
Right.
And you know, I understand that it happens, but again, prison is just a microcosm. I mean, there's all the same gangs in the prison system, and then when you get out, it's true. You're sort of thrown into this weird mix where you're not allowed to hang out with the people that you are associated with in your records, and you know, a lot of times you're not able to move back or work in the same area, so you're thrown into this whole mix of people that just on principle dislike you, but they're also in the same situation, but prices are inflating daily almost. And then you got kids to care for. I mean, it's just, I don't know.
I guess, okay, so here's the thing. So I grew up in the ghettos of Indianapolis, which, let's be real, are a joke.
In comparison, yeah.
in comparison to most
Yeah.
ghettos everywhere. But and I guess even living within
Right.
that set mentality, even though I had friends that were a part of these gangs and situations, I never understood it.
Right.
I guess it's just
Well,
I don't care
mean,
what a dude down the block's doing for
yeah,
me. I
but
could
you
give a
either
fuck
grow
less.
up in it or you don't. Kind of deal, you know. I mean, because you weren't a part of their turf or gangs or like your parents and so on and so forth, your brothers and sisters weren't involved. Like it just wasn't. It definitely wasn't part of my life either. And then again, I did know a lot of the different gangs growing up in Northern California. I was aware of a lot of them. And again, I was friends with people from all different walks of life. So it's not ever been my personal life, but...
No, that's what I was saying. I had friends of all the
Yeah.
same walks, well, as same out here as it can be. Same kind of walks of life. Like, they'd be beefing with somebody
Right.
2 blocks away. Doesn't change my outlook
me,
on things. I just
a lot of the stuff seems like unnecessary drama. A lot of the reasons for the beefs, like it's like West Side Story. It's almost like
favorite musical.
the origin of the beef is no longer relevant to the participants of today, and yet they just keep it going because that's the way things are. And so they come up with reasons to keep it going. Like they walk down our street. You know. Again, if you don't live it, it's kind of hard to,
Right.
you know, I'm definitely not judging it, but
No, I'm not judging it. I
think
just don't understand.
his statement where, you know, you have to figure out a way to get along. And also, if you went to jail, your life in a lot of areas is fucked
Right.
permanently. We really don't do much for the released people with felonies, and I've got mixed feelings about that. Like, I think there should be set programs, but I also and ways to absolve yourself along the way if it was stupid mistakes and non-violent felonies and so on and so forth. And that's just a reformation of the prison industry as it is, which, let's be frank, it is an industry. So that is a lecture for another time, y'all.
Right. All right. So the next track is "The Way I Am."
All right.
Fun fact: "The Way I Am" is actually no longer one of my favorite Eminem songs. Growing up, it was.
Mm-hmm. And it is no longer because it's been replaced, or because you have changed your mental state?
I think just my mental state's changed.
Okay.
I'm way different than I was when I was 17, 18 years old.
Right.
I'm not filled with as much anger as I was as a teenager.
Yeah, me neither.
Unnecessary anger at that.
I don't know that all of mine was unnecessary, but certainly I had a fair amount of rage going on. I also did not have good schooling years.
Right.
So I don't know that, like I said, all of it was unnecessary.
But I'm still excited to see what they do with it. So
Yeah.
let's get it.
Nikes drag as I sag with this rag in the back of my dickies with the blicky and these tats on my back. Niggas on that big worm shit. Still got a perm crip walking on water cause he dancing with a sharp stick. My neighbor is a motherfucking pimp. I seen that nigga uppercut his bitch. Now she on fig and she sucking dick with a busted lip. That's a fucking trip. Your motherfucking mama stay in church, but I don't think that a prayer.
That's a fucking trick.
No, he said that's a trip.
Trip? Okay. The Dickies, God, I haven't seen that look since moving from California. I mean, it was all the rage, don't get me wrong, but, like, that's just sort of a flashback for me.
So, fun fact. I have been the type of person that if I see a chick get hit in public, I usually step in. Except for one instance that I did not. Because the chick that got hit, her boyfriend and his 3 buddies all had guns hanging out the front of their pants. I was like, I'm not going to get myself killed over somebody I don't know.
Right. Like, I really want to say something, but probably not the optimal time.
Not when the dude's already standing at the front of the gas station. Go, yeah, man, let's go ride and blow this motherfucker up. And I'm like, all right, you know what?
Yeah.
Not my place.
Right.
Not my place. But, dude, like...
I've only ever seen girls swing on other girls.
I can understand that.
Present,
it was the gas station over by the old apartment.
Oh.
I had parked to get some gas and went inside and came back out, got in the car, and the dude smacked the shit out of her. Like, she was like, no, you don't need to do this. This is stupid. This is... And then he smacked the shit out of her. She fell on the ground. And, like, I got pissed because I'm one of those people, like, you shouldn't hit a girl.
Yeah.
Especially one that's just trying to show you she cares. That makes no sense to me.
Or talk you out of doing something stupid.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, he smacked the shit out of her. She fell, and then she got up and was right back. No, please don't go. And I'm just like, I'd have walked the fuck away.
Right. Yeah, like I said, in person, I've only ever seen a girl swing on a girl. And at that point, I'm kind of like, take care of yourselves. You know? It's never been a friend of mine, by the way, because then I would jump in. But yeah, then it's fair fighting.
And she sucking dick with a busted lip, that's a fucking trip. Your motherfucking mama stay in church, but I don't think that her prayers work. Got her praying accidentally saying curse words, cause she curse word, get her. I'm tired of sleeping with roaches on the floor. I wake up, damn eviction, notice on the door. Man, I feel like the streets getting colder than before. Got the throwaway hammer, man, I hold it like I'm Thor. Man, all I can do is pray to G.O.D. above us, have a talk with God like a Stevie Wonder. Man, I'm trying to make my ends meet, but my ends never get to meet each other. Plus gang members keep pressing me, and I know why. I don't need to wonder, cause I'm dressed like I'm corrupt on the fucking streets as a mother city cover.
Sit back with this pack of zigzags and get blasted, then blast this while smashing, zigzagging through traffic. I'm mad at the masses, but glad cause they gassing my passion and drive on these tracks, so I crash it. I'ma drink Henny till I'm over the sink. Niggas always drinking, I know what you think, but the world Uber me here, it drove me to drink. I got weed, I don't need a shrink, don't need a compass for the road I'm on. I know where it go, gotta coast through the nonsense. Like I got placed in a boxing movie, gotta roll with the punches, know that I'm monstrous.
Streets made me the way I am, ghetto made me the way I am. Seen a nigga get murked right in front of church, make a nigga say, goddamn God, can you make a way for me? Tell the devil get away.
I like that. See a dude getting murdered in the front of the church will make somebody go, goddamn.
Right. I like a lot of the wordplay that they're using here, like the zigzag rolling papers and then zigzagging through traffic, and then, you know, they're just playing around really nicely with the double meanings.
Right.
And this is still probably one of my favorite instrumentals.
Get murked right in front of church, make a nigga say, goddamn God, can you make a way for me? Tell the devil get away from me. I don't wanna get the strap, I'm about to snap, can somebody pray for me? Streets made me the way I am, ghetto made me the way I am. First time a motherfucker put a gun on me, I was only 8. Goddamn God, can you make a way for me? Tell the devil get away from me. I'ma have to get the strap, man, I'm about to snap, can somebody pray for me? 12 years old, getting cuffed by police. Young nigga with an attitude, fuck the police. Man, life is so rough when you come from...
I like that because NWA did the song "Fuck the Police," so
right.
Nice little.
But you can also picture like a 12-year-old, yo, fuck the police, while they're being handcuffed. It's like, yeah, that's probably not the time.
Right.
Just saying.
I have a funny story I will share at the end of this for those of you that don't want to stick around for a funny story. It's my one time I almost got arrested. Well, one of a few times I almost got arrested.
Nigga with an attitude, fuck the police. Man, life is so rough when you come from the streets. Man, our father was ghost, we a bunch of Tyreeks. Man, that nigga left us with some shoes to fill. Nigga left us with some wounds to heal. You ever press play on shoe game music, then you know just how the shoes will feel. Came from where they shoot to kill. Niggas trapping out the coop to feel. My heart heavy like an anchor man, but where I come from, the news don't feel.
I must be a rose, cause I got it out the mud. From the dirt, I arose, cause of that I like the buzz. From the streets, where them cold, niggas out here out for blood. Niggas out here out for cuz, niggas out here out for blood. Hey yo, I got problems, you don't want all these. We don't wanna squeeze, we just want our peace. Read our t-shirts, we just wanna breathe. The hood's a headache, we wanna leave. It's like the whole world want a piece of me, but I'm with the bullshit, don't mean mug me. Fully automatic peace, sleep peacefully.
trunk. See, my kind is at the front of the line when it comes fucking time for reparations. But the line is getting jumped by every other group. What to do? Time to get the pump. Let's get it. It's about to be a fucking murder show. Curtains to the fucking curtains closed. Finna kick ass like the first row. Seat to your nosebleed. Furthermore, like the furthest row. My heart cold. Send a pig to the crossroads. When it come to living in society, the shoes don't fit cause we lost souls. Streets made me the way I am. Ghetto made me the way I am. Seen a nigga getting murked right in front of church. Make a nigga say, goddamn God, can you make a way for me? Tell the devil get away from me. I don't wanna get the strap. I'm about to snap. Can somebody pray for me? Streets made me the way I am. Ghetto made me the way I am. First time a motherfucker put a gun on me, I was only 8. Goddamn God, can you make a way for me? Tell the devil get away from me. I'ma have to get the strap. Man, I want the snap. Can somebody pray for me?
That was fire.
That was I like having the different perspectives. Like I like that they did it that way. That last line though.
I love the
we've
Bone
lost our
Thug
souls.
reference and the pig to the crossroads.
Well, yeah, but then the shoes to fill because we've lost our souls. Come on now. That's beautiful.
That was fire. Okay, so what was which,
Almost getting arrested?
yeah, but which one? What he had said actually made me think of one of the stories specifically, and I don't remember now.
Fuck the police. Getting handcuffed at 12 years old.
Oh. So I have, throughout the history of my life, have had a problem with somebody abusing authority for what I felt was an unnecessary reason.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? Like, if I get pulled over and I'm going like 70 and a 55, and
Then
like
you're at
the
fault.
cop hands me a ticket, I'm like, you know what? I was
Yeah,
speeding. The
yeah.
fuck ever. You know, yes sir, no sir, thank you, whatever.
Right. You're fine.
I don't give shit. However, so one day I'm pulling out of work in the middle of about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, which was normal for the time that I would leave for work at the place that I'd worked. And I pull out onto the main road, and as I pull out onto the main road, the cop that was turning down the street I was coming from busts a U-ey instead of turning down that street, follows me for about a half a block to a block before he flips on his lights and pulls me over. And I get out of the car. Well, I don't get out of the car. I pull over to the side of the road. Cop walks up to the side of the car, asks for my license and registration. I hand it to him, not having any clue what the fuck I got pulled over for. Because, again, I used my
Right.
turn signal. I waited until a
It's a
green
normal
light.
light, yeah.
I didn't do anything wrong. The fuck ever. Like, I'm curious as to what his excuse is going to be. And he comes back to the car and goes, "Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to get out of the car." And I'm like, "Can you tell me what for?" And he was like, "No, I need you to get out of the car." So I was like, "All right." So I get out of the car, and he asked me to put my hands on top of the hood of the car. I put my hands on the hood, and he goes to start patting me down. He gets about halfway down my waist and goes, "I'm sorry, is before I go any further, do you have any dangerous weapons on you?" And I looked at him and said, "Yeah, my dick." And he's like, "Don't be a smartass." I was like, "No, I don't have shit on me." He goes to pat me down, gets halfway down my waist again. "Are you sure you don't have anything to do? All I got is my dick. The fuck you want from me?" And at this point, I'm just pissed. Does it one more time, same fucking outcome. And finally, he's like, "You know what? I'm gonna put the handcuffs on you just in case." So he has me put my hands behind my back, puts me in handcuffs. Again, I still have no clue what the fuck I got pulled over for.
Right.
He's just being a dick. And so I'm sitting there, and as he puts me in handcuffs, another car pulls up behind his with its lights on. And he gets out of the car, and the cop walks me back to the background where the trunk is. And the other cop comes up to me, and he's like, "So what were you pulled over for?"
I don't
I was like,
know.
"I don't know." And the dude's just checking my car at this point.
That's illegal.
Right.
Yeah.
So he
I
finally
needed
comes.
to ask you to consent us for a search.
He finally comes up and uncuffs me. He says, "Okay, you have nothing in your car." I was like, "I fucking know. What the fuck did you pull me over for?" And he's like, "Sir, I'm going to need you to chill out a little bit." I said, "No, I'm not going to chill out. One, you just illegally searched my car. Two, you pulled me over for no fucking reason." I said, "What did I do?" "Well, we've been having suspicious robberies happen this time of night in this area." I said, "Motherfucker, I just left work."
You saw me pull out of the lot.
I was like, "As a matter of fact, we're literally, I could walk to work from here, and be
Right.
there in 30 seconds. And he goes, well, I'm sorry, is there anything else like we should maybe know? I said, yeah, you definitely don't want to check my trunk. You're not going to like what's in there. So he has me pop the trunk, and there's nothing in there. He's like, there's nothing in there. I said, exactly, close my trunk.
Right. You're like, told you wouldn't like it.
And then finally he looks at me, and he's like, all right, well, you can go ahead and go. I said, no, now I'm not going to go until I get your badge number. And I got his badge number and called the fucking station
Yeah.
and talked to them.
I'm sure they cared.
Filed a complaint. No, they probably fucking
Yeah,
didn't.
exactly.
He's probably still being a dick.
To somebody else. Right.
But yeah, I don't like cops either. Fuck.
I've had my fair share of absolute assholes. Yeah. So I won't get into my stories because we've taken up enough of their time, but
Right.
I have dealt with some notorious, like, everybody knows that they're bad. Nobody did anything about that until
Right.
they retired, kind of shit. And they'd be like, oh, was it? Uh-huh. Oh, I'm so sorry. And it's like, really? Really? Everybody knows this shit. And he wasn't, like, forced to retire or at least taken off of special teams or, like, I don't know, gotten his Camaro taken away from him. Yeah. I don't like that kind of shit either. So,
But yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic song.
very well redone. Made their own. Again, I love that instrumental with it, the bells tolling and everything. It's just one of my favorites. So this was great.
Definitely an iconic beat for sure.
And again, I love that they're giving us tidbits about their life. I absolutely love that. You know, the talking about if you've cracked open any of our CDs, you now know how those shoes were filled. You know, they're brothers and their mom being a fucking goddess. So yeah, it's fantastic.
All right, so with that being said, if you guys liked the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, comment down below what did you think of Shoe Gang with The Way I Am, and also the Mad City skit.
Yeah.
Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a quicker response.
With that being said, we love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Cannot wait to see you to pray people later.